Everyone, the lighting is not great because the light is coming in through this window right here, but we are just going to make it work. You might have noticed that I have not been as consistent uploading videos after the wedding. So right after the wedding, I got really sick, and then after that, my grandmother got sick and she passed away. And so obviously it was very important that I was there for my family. I think my mom is going through a harder grieving process than she fully expected. It was not a super sudden, unexpected death. My grandmother was 99. She had an absolutely beautiful, long, lovely life. But I just think that you never know how it's really gonna feel until it happens. And I think everyone just grieves in their own way. And one of the ways that my mom and I both needed to grieve was to just be together and kind of like let go of a lot of responsibilities and just have quality mother-daughter time together. And she has spent a lot of time with my sisters as well, and so she's kind of just like bebopping back and forth between us. One thing I really enjoy doing with my mom is organizing, whether that's organizing closets or cupboards or decorating. That's just always been something that we have enjoyed doing together. And so I kind of got on a little bit of an organizational and decorating kick. I have collected decor items over the years, obviously, like everything from coffee table books and little trinkets and things. And I never really fully did this house justice in spending time and fully like intentionally decorating. When I got like my bar cabinet, I put bar things on there, but I never really like intentionally went through and styled it. And so I have pulled everything off of every surface in like my living room, dining room, TV den, kitchen, and we are going to go through. I'm going to do a super deep clean, and then I'm going to actually style it. And I thought that would be fun to take you guys along. I'm gonna let my skincare soak in while we go make our coffee and have our morning AG1. So let's head to the kitchen. Now it's time to take my AG1. This is best to take on an empty stomach in the morning, so that is why I'm gonna do it before I make my cup of coffee. I also have noticed that I've been drinking less cups of coffee throughout the day because I really do think that this helps with your energy levels. So this canister was in my fridge. I just got it out, and it also comes with the little scoop. So you are supposed to drink this either in 4 to 8 ounces of water or juice. I actually prefer to have it in orange juice, so that is what I'm going to do. I find that the flavor is just a lot better for me if I have it in juice. Now, my husband drinks it straight with just water every morning, and it's like his favorite part of his morning routine now. Then I'm also gonna do 1 to 2 drops of the AG vitamin D3 plus K2. I like to use one of these little frothers to mix it up. I feel like it helps kind of break up any of the clumps or lumps. It also works if you use their travel bottle and you shake it up really well. That gets rid of all the clumps too. Here's the travel bottle for reference, and it does have the marks on it that tell you how many fluid ounces you are getting, so you don't have to guess at that, but I just know how large these cups are. So cheers. AG1 is my channel partner for today's video, which is so exciting. And this drink is your daily dose of vitamins, antioxidants, and probiotics to support overall immune health. Vitamin D plays an effective role in supporting your body's immune system, and it's more effective in oil form, which is why they developed this. So just 1 to 2 drops in your morning AG1 is going to get you the vitamin D that you need. If you guys want to try AG1, there is an awesome deal going on right now. You can use the link down below, and you are going to get the welcome kit, which comes with the canister, the scoop, and the shaker bottle. But additionally, you are going to get a bottle of the AG vitamin D3 and K2, and also 5 travel packs. So these do not have to be refrigerated, and they are individually packaged, 1 scoop worth. So you are going to get 5 of those. Thank you so much to AG1 for sponsoring this video. I'm going to put all of this info in the description bar down below, so make sure you check that out, and let's keep going on our our video. Back in the bathroom, and now I am just going to, like I said, do some very, very quick and simple makeup just to kind of feel a little more put together for the day. Okay, so I think we are going to call this ready for the day. That took me less than 20 minutes. Now I just need to get dressed, and then we are going to go into my main area of the house, and I'm going to show you everything that I've been working on. Before we get started, I think it's important for you to see what my house looked like as of about a week ago, so I'm going to roll that clip right now. So this is basically what you see when you come into my house. But yeah, this is just kind of like the main first area. And then we have the kitchen, which is a walkthrough. And then I have my little TV room back here. So the original owner actually had this as the dining room and then had the living room up here. So now things are quite different, and I am going to flip the camera around so that I can show you what I see. All right, so from the front door, I'm actually gonna go stand over there so you can see the same view. We brought the sofa and the two chairs that were back in the TV nook. We brought those up here, and then I also got this rug from Target, and all of the throw pillows are Target. I got this from Target. It's just a little entry table because we didn't have anything right there. This mirror was my great-grandmother's, and then under here, I already had this little stool from Target, and this little basket I already had. And then this is all the artwork that I have that I want to start deciding where I'm gonna place. I know this one's gonna stay over the fireplace, so I didn't even try taking that down. And then I have my dining table back here. Then these side chairs are from Facebook Marketplace. I got them for like $10 a piece. So they are kind of like placeholders until I find the perfect dining chairs that I like. And then the ones that come out if we have more people over, those were my great-grandmother's, and she did the needlepoint on the seat. This cabinet is from Anthropologie, and I have all of the liquor and wine down below, but I took everything off it, gave it a really good wipe down because I want to restyle it. And I brought all the books, all the little trinkets, all my candles, all my little bowls, all my trays, and I have put them out here so that I can restart fresh with styling. And then up here I have more of that. These flowers my work sent me, so sweet, for my grandmother, and they sent it with a really sweet card, which was just incredible. The little kitchen mat for fall is from Target. And then in here, things changed significantly. So originally, sofa was over here, media cabinet was over here. We flipped that because we realized if we wanted to have a sectional, which was important for us, we wanted a fun lay down movie space, and it just wasn't going to happen on a regular sofa. We really wanted like an L shape, or at least a sofa with a chaise on one side. And since that door opens but that one doesn't, we knew that we could cover it. I mean, it's not ideal in terms of like design, but it is what we wanted this room to function as. Got this rug off of Facebook Marketplace yesterday or the day before. Grant went and picked it up after work. It is super lovely. So I think the vision for this room is going to be super dark and moody. I think I'm going to paint it like super dark blue, like Denimes by Farrow and Ball. I need to get some darker curtains and really just make this like a vibe. And then obviously our TV, the media console, I don't love. The movers broke two of the knobs on it, but it's also just not really the vibe that I'm going for anymore. I feel like I'm just gonna throw this up on Facebook Marketplace and see if someone bites. But I am most excited to style this shelf. I actually have not ever appropriately styled it, so that is what I want to start with. Whenever I start styling an open shelf or open cabinet in a space like this, I like to think about obviously what the function that this is serving is. So this is kind of dual purpose. It's my bar cabinet, but it's also right next to kind of like the formal living area. So I feel like it also acts a little bit as a decor piece. I can put some objects of curiosity up there just to kind of like spark conversation conversation. But first thing that I know that I want are my 2 cocktail books. So I have one that is craft cocktails and one that is vintage cocktails. For our wedding, my friend Christopher got us this Versace ice bucket, so I definitely want to use this instead of the other ice bucket, but I realized that I can just put this straight in here and still use this. So that is what I'm going to do. And then I have a little shaker that I like to put with this set. So I have the ice bucket, the tools, the shaker, and then I have 2 shot glasses that are a little more like decorative. So they look like this, and I feel like that will be cute on here. And then I have my decanters. So I have 4 of them. I think I only want to use 3 of them, but I think they should go on a tray. I have these 2 trays that I got when I was in Istanbul with my mom. For those of you who don't know, my mom is from Istanbul. And so I'm thinking, I love styling things on things. I like layers, I like stacking. So I think I want to do 3 decanters on here. This is a Waterford crystal decanters. And then I have these 2 that are just from, I think either West Elm or Crate and Barrel. I've had these since my LA condos. I'm not liking the stack and the stack, so I'm gonna switch this up a little bit, but I also know that if I can, I want a lamp on here. And I have this one, I gotta go around because that's plugged in. I have this one that was my grandmother's. It's actually an ashtray lamp. So it is this brass lamp that has a built-in ashtray in it that you can like take and dump out. I don't know if my grandmother was a smoker. I mean, if she was, it was a long time ago. But I really like this lamp. So it's just the base. So I got 2 different shades at Target that are like mini shades that I could use for it. Let me grab those. Brass with the rattan is just trying to do too much in the wrong direction. So what do I need to do to make this work? Okay, and then let's do this shade on it. Oh, that is so cute if it wasn't like lopsided. Okay, this feels a little more crowded, heavy on that side. I'm just going to give it a little more space to breathe. And then I want to skip this shelf and go up to the top because I think I want to lean a painting, and I have a few different options. Option A is this painting right here, which I got at an antique show here in Nashville. So I can either lean that one. Let me raise you guys up so you can kind of see the colors. Okay. Or I got this one from Target. It's the Studio McGee collection, which I absolutely am obsessed with this one. And I think that is going to be the one that I do. I like that a lot. Okay, and then next to it, I have 2 options. Actually, I mean, I guess I have a lot of options, but I have 2 that in my mind I think I'm going between. First is this one right here. She's big, she's high. Ooh, she's pretty. Wait, let's see. Oh, that's pretty from here. Okay, but then I also have this one. I think I like that. Okay, Since I have some books on this side, I definitely want to balance out some books on this side. Books are one of my favorite things to decorate with. Literally every single surface that I touch is going to have books as a main piece of decor. Back when I lived in LA, I went into this random like coffee shop that was also a used bookshop, and they had this collection of used books that I purchased, and then also some of these. So I do think I want to use a few of these. Maybe a little more. Sometimes I like to see what books look like without the cover. I actually think this one looks better with the cover on, so I am going to leave that like that. Do I want any of these? This was West Elm's little hand like 10 years ago that is just like, I don't know, a little curiosity piece. And then this is their newer one. So it's funny that I actually have both of them. But I think I'm just going to use that. And then I want to do another piece of art here. I have a couple options. Okay, so I have this one, which might be too big. I think that could work. That one is from Hobby Lobby. I have this one from Target, and I have this one from my trip in Turkey. I feel like the scale of that is too big, and I think the scale of this one is going to be too small. Actually, I might be able to layer them. I do think I like this one here. Yeah. No. I don't know what this is. Is it a llama or a, I don't really know, but I like him. I have these little fluted coupes from CB2. I have 4 of them. I think I'm only going to use 3 of them. I prefer odd numbers for items, but if I have 3, maybe I switch these. Maybe these go back here, and then he is just a little object. I think that's nice. Yeah, okay, next. The next area I want to tackle is this little entry table. Like I told you, I got the entry table and the bench below from Target, and then that was my great-grandmother, no, just one my great-grandmother's mirror. It's a little more glitzy than I would say I'm going for the vibe of this house, but I also like the juxtaposition of it. So I got this little lamp base from Target, and I think I want to do the shade I didn't use for the other lamp on here. I guess we're gonna have to go with this one, but I will need to get some new bulbs because that is way too bright white in there. I definitely want to do a tray under it. I have this gold one from West Elm, yes. And then the biggest thing that I'm going to utilize this little area for is a drop spot for our keys when we come home. And it's kind of just gonna be like a catch-all. So I need a catch-all bowl. I have this one from Target, which could definitely work. Might be too big in comparison to the lamp. I have tiny ones. I have this like medium-sized one. Where's this one from? This is also from Target. This is actually a pasta grain bowl, so it's not even a decor bowl, I guess. It's like a serving bowl. Oh, that'll work. That'll work. Okay. I have our keys in here right now. Love that, love that. Okay, and then we need some coffee table books. I always like to have a candle on a table like this, so let's pick that out. I think I like that one. Good smelly thingy here. And my cloche. I feel like it doesn't need to be extra huge. I've got quite a few over here. I really like this bunny melon style one. That one could be cute. I also have this book. This is actually a signed copy of the new Southern Style, but I think I like this better without the jacket on it. It just looks cleaner and nicer. So I'm gonna put that there. And I think that is all that's needed on here. Is there anything else? I feel like I could put like an object on top of the books, and I'm really excited to get a not white light bulb for that. Let me see what the little dagger looks like. Oh, I kind of like that. Okay, so this is also from Turkey from my mom. It's a mother of pearl dagger. I kind of like that being right there. I also have these coasters that I'm not a big fan of anymore. They're too like glitzy. They're like black onyx with a gold border, but they do work. So if I put those there, we could grab them whether we're in the living room or the dining room and need to put like a drink that has a lot of condensation down. Obviously on the dining table, it's a little more okay than on the coffee table. On the coffee table, I definitely want to use coasters. I think I am good with the way that looks. You know what I need? I need some like pretty lighters that I can actually leave out around the candles, because these I always just like hide in a drawer, but that would be something that could be pretty in the tray over here. This, I wanted to see if my utensils can go in there. Now, little tip for you guys, if I'm ever going to show utensils or put utensils out to be decor, I only want to use wood ones. That's just a personal preference. But we have that works. This one might be too tall, or also not like, that doesn't work. Oh, that works well. Okay, we're gonna use that one. I think I want to use this tray here. Again, I want to think about function and how I'm going to use this space so that it is not just decor, but it's also functional. So this is obviously where I cook all of the meals. So having my easy access spoons right there is going to be nice. And then I also use salt and pepper. I got this pepper mill at a place called White's Mercantile here in Nashville. So I have a few little dishes that can be my salt, but let's go ahead and put that on there because I know I'm going to use that. I feel like a lot of you are not going to like this and it's not going to be your vibe, but this is the type of thing that brings me so much joy and makes me so happy. It is a little hedgehog, and then when you put the toothpicks in it, it turns into a porcupine. He has to be on there. What do I want to do for salt? I have this little dish, but it's open. I also have this little dish, but it's open. This little dish, but it's open. And then I have this one, which is actually made to have salt in it, but I'm not sure how I feel about the woods. I guess I feel okay about that. I need some cookbooks over here. I don't have very many pretty cookbooks. I just have ones that I actually use. This 50 Shades of Chicken one. If you have never read this book, first off, it has such great chicken recipes, but it's written in the like 50 Shades of Grey type of like smut. And it's just really freaking good. And there's no relation to the F.L. Fowler that wrote this book. I just really like that it was written by a Fowler. This is a cocktail one. I'm gonna put this on the bar. Cooking a Way to Bake. It just looked better without having the cover on it. So I think I'm gonna use that. And then I have Snoop Dogg's cookbook. I got this for Christmas last year, and I'm telling you, some of the best recipes I have ever made in my life have come out of this book. Put those here, give a little height. Ooh. Also, this tray is from Pottery Barn. I don't think I said that. There. So I don't want to over decorate this area because at the end of the day, I do wipe this down every single day. And so it needs to just be easy for me to clean and the things that I actually need. Okay, ignore everything that is out on the screened-in porch that has not been like set up. But the first thing I have is this frame that I've had for years. This is from IKEA and a photo that we have from our wedding. We've already gotten quite a few photos printed, but I'm waiting to get the entire album to choose like what size we want in what frames. But I definitely want to keep this kind of clean. Maybe I could do some coffee table books. Oh, I know I want to use this jade vase that is from my grandmother. I don't know if y'all can tell, but the colors of this and the colors of the rug are absolutely perfect. So I will do that. And then I kind of want to use the candlesticks in here. I feel like that would be just like super romantic and moody and beautiful. Let me try. Those candlestick holders are from Pottery Barn, as are these taper candles that I got. They are in the Bordeaux color, so kind of like a brownish, reddish burgundy, and I think they're just really stunning for fall. I need help opening it. One style tip I have is anytime you use candles as decor, make sure you have burned them. One of my biggest pet peeves personally is when there's like a fresh candle that has never been lit before. It just feels more staged and less lived with. So if I decide to use these here, I will definitely light them, but let's see how we like these. Is that too close to the TV? How close can you have, like, I don't know, fire? Wait, that is so moody and romantic. Let me take you guys to show you. Sitting on the sofa, you just see that. Oh my gosh, I love it. I feel like I'm gonna need to get a lot more of those taper candles because I feel like we are going to burn them every single evening because this is just so beautiful. They also have flameless ones. I'm not a big flameless candle girly. I like the real flame, but it might be worth it to get the flameless ones just for this area because I'm not sure we need to have like candles that close to the TV. I don't know. It's kind of hard because I'm going to be painting the walls, changing the curtains, getting decorative pillows, and I'm probably not keeping this coffee table, to be honest. But I guess I can style it just for now. One of my absolute favorite ways to use coffee table books to style, especially coffee tables or credenzas or anywhere where you have kind of a larger area, is to actually open the coffee table book up to a page that you really enjoy, but it also allows guests or when someone comes over, it's like easier to flip through a book and glance through it when it's already open than when it's like perfectly positioned on a shelf. It just feels more inviting. This book is called From the Land, and it just has some absolutely stunning home photography and architectural details. I think I want to go with something that has some outdoor greenery, maybe a little bit of, ooh, this nighttime moody, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna put that to this side. I know a lot of people don't love potpourri, but I think this one, Harvest Spice by Pottery Barn, literally smells like fall. I wouldn't do like a whole giant bowl of it, but something just like little. So cute, so good, and it smells amazing. I have this Ottoman architecture book right here, and then I have this one. I don't really love the color of the book, but inside it has some really incredible pictures. I might use that open on the front coffee table. This one is The Light of Paris. I feel like I'm happy with that. It's easy. It's nothing wild. Put a little potpourri in here. Okay, so this is how we have finished out this area for now. So I think today I'm just gonna finish this right here. Also, for that pedestal, what would this look like on there? We like that on there. I feel like that pedestal either needs like some sort of found pottery. I can do a plant. I can do some sort of sculpture. I don't want to just like have stuff around and here just to have it. Like if it lives there, I want it to be purposeful and like artful. Otherwise, I just need to not have that in this space. Okay, obviously this is still a work in progress, but this is where we are going to call it a day for today. So on this coffee table, I just went with another coffee table book and then a bowl that I have a pretty matchbox in, and this will kind of evolve over time. I found a warmer light bulb for this lamp, but it has been flickering a little bit, so I don't know how long it's going to last. I want to get some fresh light bulbs so that all of the bulbs in the decorative fixtures in here are all the same tone and color. But this is what this little area looks like, and then I just have the flowers, and I've been keeping this tablecloth on here. I don't know if y'all remember what the actual table looks like. It's really, really beautiful on its own, but this just kind of like protects it for now, since we do use it multiple times a day. And then here is this section. I'm gonna keep that here for now. It might change eventually. I do need to get some counter stools. I did have some acrylic ones, but they were just absolutely killing the vibe. So I took them out to the garage, and now I need to get some sort of like wooden ones. I think this little section turned out so well. I do not have cabinet space to put my Dutch oven like in the cabinet, so it has to live on the stove, but I actually don't mind because I think it's really beautiful. But like I said, that corner definitely needs some work, and then I feel like this could be a little cuter. I do always have like some extra shallot or garlic or something, and so today I have one extra shallot, and so I put that in that cute little bowl that I think is so cute. And then here is our little media TV nook for now. This was so fun for me and exactly what I needed today. Like I just needed a day to play around with different decor items, and I'm really glad that I filmed it so that you guys could come along for the journey. If you have any recommendations, I would absolutely love to hear it, especially if it's for the little coffee nook. I don't want to do a coffee nook where I have like a bunch of the pods and different like coffee mugs out. So that's what's like getting me. So I don't really know what I want to do over there, which is why I haven't done anything yet. But if you guys enjoyed this style video, please let me know down in the comments, because I would love to do more of these. And obviously this house is far from exactly how I want it, so there is a lot more to be done, and I would love to bring you guys along on that journey. So let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.